Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your HIMediaTV news update. I'm your host, and in rebuffing fellow Republicans, Ohio governor vetoes anti-trans bill. State Republican lawmakers almost unanimously voted for the bill. Governor Mike DeWine said the decision be left to parents, not the state. At a press conference, he spoke about his reasons for vetoing the legislation, saying its consequences for children with gender dysphoria and their families could not be more profound. Quote, many parents have told me that their child would not have survived, would be dead today if they had not received the treatment they had received from one of Ohio's children's hospitals. I've also been told that those who are now grown adults, but for this care, they would have taken their life when they were teenagers. These are gut-wrenching decisions that should be made by parents and should be informed by teams of doctors who are advising them, DeWine added. Meanwhile, minimum wage workers in 22 states will be getting raises on January the 1st. Those increases will affect an estimated 9.9 million workers, according to the Economic Policy Institute, which estimates that those bumped wages will add up to an additional $6.95 billion in pay. In addition to those 22 states, 38 cities and counties will increase their minimum wages above state minimums on January the 1st, according to the Department of Labor. 20 states will maintain the federal minimum wage of $7.25 an hour. And according to the EPI, of the 17.6 million workers earning less than $15 an hour, nearly half of those live in the 20 states that continue to stick to the federal minimum wage, which has not changed since 2009. The cost of living, however, has skyrocketed. In a report from about 2 weeks ago, this is not a part of the article, this is something that I was noted that the current percentage of Americans living paycheck to paycheck is approximately 62% of all Americans. Lastly, out of Minnesota, 122 anglers are rescued from an ice floe in northern Minnesota Lake. No injuries are reported. While waiting for emergency responders, some bystanders attempted to use a canoe to rescue some of the stranded individuals. During the attempt, 4 people fell into the water and were quickly rescued, according to the sheriff's office. The first 4 fishermen were rescued around 6:40 p.m. Central Time, and by 7:37 p.m., all fishermen had made it back to the mainland. Our first, said in a sheriff's office Facebook post, our first responders have had lots of practice this year, and it's quite impressive. We evacuated 122 people in less than 3 hours from the first call in a rural area of the county, said Chris Mueller, a public information officer for the sheriff's office. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to your HIMediaTV news update. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you. We appreciate your listenership. And if you're watching on YouTube, please consider subscribing and liking the video. And if you're listening on your podcasting app, please consider sticking around for the post rolls. It helps support the show. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time.